What is up, everybody? Crocodile King here. We are back again with more Death Battles. Season 9 is underway, and we got a very interesting match to start us off this year. Harley Quinn from DC Comics versus Jinx from League of Legends. Both geniuses turned psychotic criminal anti-heroes, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with League of Legends at all. I have never played League of Legends, and I hate to disappoint some of my viewers, but I have no intention of doing so. So I'm kind of going into this a little biased towards Harley Quinn, but again, as usual, I'll wait for the analysis and see what my prediction will be from there. So I'm already getting my headphones out. I just want to get this going, so let's get started now. Okay, the episode's up. We are ready. We are ready, man. Here we go. Harley Quinn versus Jinx. As usual, I'll wait for the analysis, give a final prediction, watch the battle, and hopefully just have a good time. So, here we go. Harley Quinn versus Jinx. 3, 2, 1, go! Boom, 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 boom. I'm never gonna get tired of that jingle. Here we go! Harley Quinn.
DC's fantabulous anti-hero.
And Jinx!
Canon of League of Legends. We live
Here we go.
in a society that adheres to strict laws and norms, but these two ladies turn that system on its head with their wild enthusiasm for destruction and chaos.
Here we go.
Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their
Weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Here we go. Harleen Quinzel.
Middle-class family in the heart of Brooklyn, USA, Harleen Quinzel had long lived a life of mediocrity. She had embarrassing parents, annoying siblings, and a high school life that sucked. Even more than
even more than
She
usual.
never quite felt like she fit in anywhere. But despite this, Harleen knew she was destined for greatness. So, inspired by a childhood crush turned psychotic murderer, Harleen spent years training to be a world-renowned criminal psychiatrist. Eventually traveling to
she did.
Arkham Asylum to research the most dangerous criminals on the planet, like Batman's arch nemesis,
The Joker.
After the Joker and his
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
unspeakable history as a homicidal clown and Jared Leto, she came to realize one truth.
Less remember about that performance in Suicide Squad, the better.
Down by an unjust society and wrongfully harassed by that son of a bitch
Batman.
This was the first of the Joker's many manipulations, leading Harleen to see
Yeah.
a warped reflection of herself through him, culminating in her breaking him out of prison, bleaching her skin via chemical vat baptism, and joining him on his life of crime. Descending into love like madness and reborn as the fantastic
Harley Quinn.
And she was packing plenty of tools of maniacal mayhem, including
All right,
her iconic
gem
hammer,
mallets,
electric
baseball bats,
thunder, and bombs of all shapes and
explosives,
sizes, like the dreaded
flamethrowers,
banana cream
cork
pie,
rounds, explosive
the
rounds,
most
bullet rounds,
evil of all
rocket pogo stick, and
If she
smoke
wants to get
bombs.
around quickly, she can use her handy dandy
Pogo stick.
which she straps rockets to. That doesn't seem
For
safe.
some reason.
Speaking of unsafe,
Ringmaster,
Harley's
what are you
most
doing here?
versatile tool is her pop gun, a rotating revolver with special ammo rounds, like a boxing glove. Whoa!
Whoa, close one.
And biting confetti. Whee! And did I mention explosive rounds? Which? Oh no!
Ah, my leg is gone. Oh no! Oh wait, there he was. I'm fine.
It's just a shotgun leg. You're gonna be fine.
Harley
Yeah,
combines
get out of here,
her
Ringmaster. This ain't your show.
unparalleled Gymnastic skills, making her far deadlier than your average criminal. She
Oh,
can even
really?
keep up with experts like Deadshot and Catwoman, even Batman.
Catwoman?
The peak human
Damn.
superhero that can dodge lightning and survive this alien device exploding, which
60
obliterated
tons?
multiple city blocks. Yeah, I think that stretches the term peak human just a bit. But hey, he's the goddamn Batman, so we'll allow it.
He literally said, "I'm the
For
goddamn
Harley,
Batman."
Despite her unwavering loyalty to the Joker, their
Yeah.
honeymoon period did not last.
Nope.
He spent years abusing her, physically and emotionally,
Mentally.
tearing her down piece by piece. Then, when he got bored, he strapped her to a friggin' rocket and launched her halfway across Gotham City. Guess that's one way to say, no, it's not you, it's me. Bye. Harley was
Yeesh.
left alone in the wreckage, abandoned by the one person she dedicated her entire life to.
Poison ivy enhancements, healing factor, toxin immunity, enhanced
She
physiology.
nursed Harley back to health, literally healing her from a damaged relationship. Ivy even gave Harley a chemical concoction that granted her superhuman strength and a healing factor. I suppose a healthy relationship can sometimes feel like your own superpower in and of itself. Yeah.
Yeah, she
those
ended
two
up forming a
definitely
romance with
seem
Poison
like
Ivy.
Very good friends. Ivy at her side, Harley went on to rebuild herself as a famous anti-hero, leading teams like the Gotham Sirens and Suicide Squad. She worked on developing new skills built around her own strengths rather than that of her past.
Like learning to use her lifelong knowledge of psychoanalysis to manipulate her foes mid-combat.
And creating tons of her own chemical concoctions, like tranquilizers and sleeping gases that can incapacitate metahumans. She even reverse-engineered her former flame's trademark Joker Venom.
The Joker Venom?
Substance
Oh
expands the
boy.
laughter centers in a person's brain and forces them to laugh
Until
until
they die.
Harley was clearly on top of the world.
And also contorts their facial muscles.
Self-improvement like a Rocky Balboa training montage. So Harley went to
Ba, 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 ba,
Themyscira to
ba,
get
ba.
a combat internship with the Amazons. Just like her favoriteest superhero,
Like Wonder Woman?
And imagine going from bashing random goons in Gotham to fighting alongside immortal warrior goddesses.
Holy!
agile enough to jump between skyscrapers and strong enough to rip an entire palm tree out of the ground with her bare hands. Based on the size of the tree and the weight of an average palm by foot, that weighs about 600 pounds. And she
Okay.
can hold it one-handed, so her actual
Kinda
strength
tough to
probably
bench press.
twice as much.
Enough to lift a full-grown brown bear and throw it like a ragdoll. Hell, her skills advanced so far she was
Knocked out
appointed
Wonder
a nurse
Woman.
on the war
Dodged
world
point-blank bullets,
Oculus.
missiles, and
You know,
lightning.
planet ruled by the living
Strapped her
embodiment
rocket,
of
once
evil.
wielded
Even
Black
the
and Red Lantern
average
ring simultaneously,
personification of
held her own
DC
against
superhero
Batman, and
staff
defeated Joker,
likes to call her
Punchline, and
the
Nightwing.
Tough Jam.
As the years went on,
Damn.
Harley surprised literally everyone by transitioning from supervillain to superhero. She partnered up with other
Really?
heroes, became a psychiatrist again, and legitimately started helping other vigilantes with trauma, like Jason Todd, who
The Red Hood.
definitely needed that.
Yeah, the Red Hood.
Bat family she used to antagonize and ridicule eventually accepted her as kind of an extended member of their group, teaming up with her to save Gotham from her toxic ex. Good for her. Guess we're not going to talk about when she went back to the Joker a couple times, huh?
In the
Yeah.
end, she may be a little nutty, but you'd be mad not to love Harley Quinn.
You gotta love her. Alright.
The world
League of
Runeterra
Legends,
is a
Runeterra.
wondrous fantasy land of advanced technology, arcane magics, and legendary champions. But on its northern shores are two cities locked in political turmoil. For decades,
See, I think the one thing turning me off of League of Legends the most, unfortunately, is the fandom. I've heard they can get pretty intense.
With terrifying police enforcers.
Oh, so like New Jersey. You could have just said New Jersey.
Until
Yeah.
one day, a wild, loose cannon would literally explode onto the scene. She gave those uptight topsiders a taste of their own medicine, menacing its people with bombs, gunfire, and even more bombs.
Yay!
Was Jinx.
Jinx destroyed Zeppelins, Jumanji'd the shit out of the local zoo, and switched the street signs. What monster! Now those monkeys will never find their way back.
Only the enforcer, Violet, could hope to stop her. But even armed with massive gauntlets weighing over 4,000 pounds each, Vi could
Damn.
not definitively overcome Jinx's magnificent arsenal of mechanical monstrosities.
Man, they're so evenly matched. It's almost like they're related. Anyway, Jinx can burn
Okay.
with her trusty
Well, minigun.
Zephyr Shock pistol. Turn enemies to
She can
sweet
dodge
meat with
lightning.
her Pow Pow minigun and blow bad guys to bits with her flame chomper grenades.
But Jinx's favorite weapon is her Fishbones rocket launcher. So much so, she rides it like a rocket-powered pogo stick.
Again!
Well, that seems even less safe.
Well, don't let the attitude fool you. Not only is Jinx tough enough to take a hit from Braum, a guy who can shake mountains with a punch, but she's wicked smart. Almost all her gear is custom made. She's even recreated Hex Tech, funky science powered by magic crystals.
Okay.
Ooh.
Including her handheld teleportation device. Oh, my bad. Is that League of Legends? What a coincidence.
Oh no.
Hold the phone. Are you talking about League of Legends over there?
Oh god, no.
Love that game. I
Not
played it
again.
for
Come on,
10
Ringmaster, what are you doing?
Just in our college days, huh, buddy? League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena game forged in the flames of LAN parties and salty gamer tears. Oh.
Yeah.
As any professional will tell you, to play the game well, you need to min-max your character's loadout with the best possible items.
I gets
Yeah,
excited.
the worst mistake
Speed
you
after
can make
kills,
is
but
being
she's
new.
only. It's a one-on-one
Come
match, so
Mr.
that's not gonna
Over.
benefit her much.
No, Boomstick, stay in your lane. What are you doing in the jungle? Stop it, feeder.
Jinx's ideal loadouts include
Okay.
Phantom Dancer, so she can phase through objects after landing a blow.
I'd like to phase out of this conversation.
Then there's the Quicksilver
Thank you.
Sash, which protects her from status effects like sleep, paralysis, and poison.
Ooh,
This
I
includes
can resist a lot of Harley Quinn's
things you
toxins.
Don't want to do. Hey, Boom, you want to pop into a match with your old Teemo from back in the day? I can set it up right now.
How about we move on to Arcane before I ram my foot up your ass?
Aww.
So, there's more to
Okay.
Jinx than what the main games depict. Before her infamous tomfoolery, most people around Zon knew her as an innocent young tinkerer named Powder.
Like pretty much everyone in the Undercity, Powder had it rough. She lost her parents in a conflict with enforcers, but had a bit of luck when she joined this cool foster family along with Vi, who was, gasp, her sister all along. If you're wondering what put soap in their opera, Vi was a total badass, and Powder was desperate to also prove herself to her newfound family. And then she made a mistake.
Seemingly abandoned, Powder was left in the
Damn.
hands of the most notorious drug kingpin around. Silco was not the father she needed, but the one she wanted, teaching her to turn her perceived weaknesses into her greatest strengths. Thus, she became Jinx.
Even when the
Okay.
sisters reunited years later, they couldn't fully reconcile, setting up the game of cat and mouse in the game.
Jinx was an excellent rival, able to keep up with other skilled warriors like the bullet-dodging Echo, and survive the worst of Zon's toxic environments, which can kill normal people in minutes. After a near-fatal explosion, she was also infused with Shimmer, a toxic strength and speed-enhancing
Of
drug
course,
that
it could
permanently
just be
altered her
days.
body's biochemistry.
But Shimmer's side effects intensified her prior trauma.
Yeah, but she can't dodge lightning, so Harley's definitely faster.
Inspiring her ultimate weapon, the Super Mega Death Rocket! This baby's been powered by both Hextech and its even more volatile cousin, Chemtech.
That's even more explosive. I forgot how much I appreciated the explodey options. Anyway, both Hextech and Chemtech are comparable in power to natural magic.
On par with what a badass mage like Lux is able to cast, such as Lucent Singularity, which can totally body these big ol' rocks.
Measuring their width with Lux's height, we can determine she destroyed almost 13,000 tons of rock from 30 meters away.
Promotional trailers show Mega Death Rocket matching the
You're not
speed
showing the
power of
exact
Lux's Final Spark, a much more powerful attack that fires a Kamehameha of natural light.
So her rocket is not only super strong, but super fast. From powder to gunpowder, Silco couldn't be prouder.
But her violet streak grew grim until the day she met a
They're not exactly giving us exact numbers here.
Ziggs bonded with her over their mutual passion for destruction, but his was more tempered, controlled. Thanks to his wisdom, Jinx learned a little bit of restraint when it came to exploding things of a more fleshy nature.
Helping her tone down the wanton violence and recover some of her mental stability, like he's some kind of feline brand Jiminy Cricket.
And despite being on opposite
Essentially.
sides of the bridge, Jinx and Vi remained sisters, ultimately still caring about each other in their own way, even if they were at odds more often than not.
Though you better believe that when things get boring and
Okay.
uptight, Jinx will be there to shake things up.
Okay,
All
this...
right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
time for a
a
death
battle!
Pause. Okay, this is tricky because based on the feats that they went over, I know that Harley Quinn is leagues faster than Jinx. Jinx may be able to scale to characters that can dodge bullets, but Harley's able to dodge lightning, and she did seem slightly physically stronger, even though Jinx's arsenal could potentially have more destructive capability. Plus, Jinx is able to resist all of, status effects like sleep, toxins, basically all of Harley Quinn's toxins. So I'm honestly not sure who to choose as a winner. I know who I want to win, but it's kind of hard to pick a winner. So I think I'm just gonna go with my personal bias on this one. I gotta side with Harley Quinn. So Harley Quinn is going to be my vote, but we'll see if I'm right, and if not, then it's unfortunate. But let's just get into it. Harley Quinn is my vote. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go! Winner!
And they say these games are rigged. What?
I like the design they went with her.
Oh, you emo pigeons! I'll show you a murder!
Whoa.
Oh, I just love exploding stuff. Huh, I like exploding stuff too. Why don't I start
With your head! Right! I like this music. Oh, come on,
No! I'm trying to shoot you!
Do you mind? I am trying to kill you. Teleportation?
Look out! She's right behind you!
Aw,
Thank you.
Scout.
Traitor!
Raider!
I can totally see these two being friends if they weren't in a death battle.
Real firecracker. Got a light? Oh, sure thing.
Wow. Boom!
Stop horsing around!
This is awesome.
Oh, nuts.
She can survive that, no problem.
Me gizmo. Got any games?
It's like a switch. It looks like a switch. Wait, they're going through all. Was that the town they were in when they did Blake vs. Mikasa? I gotta look at that again.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, mirror maze. Oh god, this is trippy.
To make up for it, I got you some nice perfume. Smells like
She can resist those though, but wait, I thought she could resist the toxins.
I am a doctor, and you ain't crazy. You don't have that same smile. I don't need a second opinion.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Aww. Oh no.
Wait, don't you want to get in close and savor my emotions as you deliver the final kill? Nah.
Eh.
Bye.
Damn. Should have gone with my gut. KO!
Don't just stand there, Jinx. You just want a free teddy bear. What if it's Tibbers?
This was a complicated fight.
Okay.
Far more factors to consider than at first blush.
Oh, she was
Harley had
physically
more
stronger,
direct
yep.
combat experience against superpowered beings, along with better training.
But Jinx's
Yep.
physical power, diabolical weaponry, and assortment of items were just enough to roast this Harlequin duck.
While Harley lifting over 1,200 pounds is impressive, Jinx can compete with Vi, whose gauntlets weigh 8 times that in the game.
And Jinx can take hits from a guy who can shake mountains. A bit beyond Harley's level of strength.
Harley may have been more naturally acrobatic, but Jinx's hex tech and intangibility match and outclass that mobility. The teleporting tablet alone could control the entire fight, since Jinx could send herself or Harley just about anywhere.
And while Harley had a moderate healing factor, she's never regenerated entire body parts before. So a big enough kaboom would definitely kill her. And Jinx's weapons were strong enough to do just that. In order to destroy over 13,000 tons of rock from such a distance, Lux's magic explosion would need a yield of about 20 kilotons of TNT.
And
Couldn't tell us that
Jinx's
earlier.
tech are similar to Lux's magic in speed and power.
Even if we scale Harley's durability to Batman surviving this massive explosion,
It was around
the
60
potency
tons,
of
I think.
Jinx's weaponry outpace it more than 300 times.
Sure, Harley is legitimately intelligent, but so is Jinx, as evidenced by her inventions and routinely outwitting Vi and her task force. Plus, Jinx is typically distrusting of people she's just met, so Harley's potential mind games were likely to fall on skeptical ears.
Jinx was much more likely to shoot first and ask questions later.
Now, Harley still had her wide array of poisons and chemical agents like the Joker
But-
venom, which would kill most opponents in minutes.
Yeah,
However,
but
after living
Jinx
her
can
whole life in the
resist
toxic
those.
cesspool of Zon, her tolerance for poisons is clearly much higher than a normal person. Not to mention, the Quicksilver Sash could simply end any unwanted effect on her. Ultimately, Harley couldn't stand up to Jinx's physical power, superior technology, or overwhelmingly explosive arsenal.
Harley clowned around only to get her bell rung by someone out of her league.
The winner is
Wow.
Jinx.
Yeah, should have gone with my gut. Oh well.
Death Battle is back, and we've launched a brand new membership program for our YouTube channel. By
Okay.
directly supporting our team, you'll get unique emotes, badges, additional content, and
Mad
more.
Laugh
Click that
Right.
to
That's
see
a
more
good. That was a good
info
track.
watching.
Okay, who's next? Scarlet Witch already? If it's who I think, that's not who I thought it was gonna be. Zatanna? Okay, I'm guessing she's from DC, but I have absolutely no clue who Zatanna is. But I am so happy we're getting Scarlet Witch for the next one. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, that is going to be a great. I'm sorry, I'm just speechless because as soon as they aired Saitama versus Popeye and they showed a few characters that were going to be appearing, I was so happy that we were going to get Scarlet Witch this season, and we're getting her this early. So this is going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'm really hoping that she can pull off a win and I can start getting a winning streak going. Unfortunately, it didn't start here because I should have gone with my gut, like I said. But too bad for Harley. I was really hoping she was going to win this one. But anyway, I guess that was all she wrote for that. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. The official release in the description, as well as a link to my Twitter and my Twitch. If you want to give me a follow, that's awesome. If not, that's totally cool. Thank you for watching anyway. I'm the Crocodile King. Have a good one, people.